we have a guest with us. Some of you may know him, and some of you may not. So, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Deepak Singh, and presently I am studying Master in Sports and Exercise Sciences from Technical University of Munich in Germany, and before that I did my Bachelor's and Master's in Physical Education from Indira Gandhi Institute of Physical Education and Sports Sciences, and I've also cleared Junior Research Fellowship exam two times.
Yeah. When I was completing my bachelor's, he was completing his master's at that time, and from that time we know each other. Now he is in Germany, I am in Finland. Both of you are completing our masters. So, what are you thinking to work in future or specialized in?
Probably right now, because I am a little of an oddball. Like, I don't like to specialize in one area. There are two areas that I find really interesting. In first is biomechanics, and in biomechanics specifically electromyography. Basically anything related to muscle if you don't involve that much of physiology. And second is the sports analytics, and in that basketball analytics and football analytics as well.
Okay, just for a clarification, his specialization from masters in India, MPED, and here also in masters, his specialization has been biomechanics, or major is in biomechanics.
That's my specialization.
Yeah. So how quickly the things change coming from a physical education background and suddenly in one of the best universities in Germany?
Certainly it was a lot difficult, because when I came here around December 2021, a little late, visa issues.
Yeah.
So I came here, I had a lot of courses from my first semester, and all of them courses were theoretical, because like they have a philosophy there, the German university, that they think that in master degree, like you get students from multiple areas, so all of them should reach a common theoretical knowledge base. So that's why they teach a lot of theoretical courses, and they're really big. So it was a lot difficult to manage all of those courses every day. I think I used to study after attending the lecture, I used to study 6 and 7 hours at least after the lectures.
Yeah, same going with me as well.
Yeah.
So here also in the first semester, the first semester is actually a little is smaller than the other semesters, because there is not much time, as in December everyone goes into the Christmas and New Year party mood. So it's a very small semester, but at the same time there are many credits that we have to take. So at present I have like 6 courses, or you can say 6 subjects. With that I have to get 34 credits. So yeah, first semester is always hectic, especially for sports sciences.
I would say physical education people, because in reality we are not taught that much.
Yeah. How is the education in Germany? If you will explain it in few words, like what's the system?
I would say like it's really good, but a lot hectic. Like you actually need to like force yourself to study. Like in India, I think it was considerably easier, because you could have get by anything easily, but here you need to study. And because like first, if I focus more on the structure of the degree in Germany, as far as I know, first in the first semester they have this theoretical stuff where it's a lot. And second, when you go to the second semester, then they start to include more practical stuff, because in the first semester I studied about force plates, pressure plates, just the theory and what does the data mean. But in the second semester, they actually took us to the lab. They helped us to use that, and also to teach us the concept about force plate, pressure plates. And also, apart from that, we also did some class assignments where we needed to create smaller projects. But for the second semester, like professors gave some papers, or he told us to get some papers from somewhere and just replicate that protocol at much smaller level. So it was like quite good, because you were getting hands-on experience. Because I would realize like it's one thing to study the theory, like whether you're studying theory of spirometry, force plate, isokinetic machines, you will understand the theory, everything. But like you will not truly understand, you will not develop that kind of confidence if you don't use the equipment. You need to use it, you need to have some practice for it. And I would say like here also, maybe you can get by easier just to pass the grade, but I would recommend is to like intentionally like take initiative, like ask your professors, can I have more practice with this equipment?
Sure.
And mostly they are fine with that, they don't mind. and it's not like that, like they'll get grumpy or anything. And you can, and then one cultural shock, which I think I forgot to mention, is like here you call each professor by their first name, and they are pretty chilled. Like they are not like, oh,
exactly.
Don't call me Ramesh. Call me Professor Doctor PhD D.Lit Ramesh, or not even Ramesh Sharma.
Yeah. So there is a little bit difference in my studies here, because if I talk about the neuromechanics, so we already have practical classes. We have already done the independent lab work. With the lectures, there are practical classes as well. And coming to the exercise physiology, which is my major, I have 10 lab reports or 10 labs which I have to done in this semester. So quite a lot of lab work plus the theoretical part as well, because I also have a book test as well. We have lecture tests separately. So it's a lot. In first semester, it's quite a lot. But at the same time, we have both the theoretical knowledge and the practical skills, which is required for this field. I personally believe that.
Just one more point which I forgot to add. So in the second semester is the one where we actually do our projects. Their professor has just a role of a kind of supervisor. He does not teach anything, or he teach very little stuff, and you prepare your proposals. And I had 5 courses, so for one of the courses they provide the proposal, but for the other 4 I prepared the proposal from the scratch, conducted the data collection, then did the analysis. And in biomechanics specifically, the end assessment was the research poster presentation, and department paid for the poster. So but it was quite good experience.
That's nice.
And in the 4th one you do thesis, but I'm not doing my thesis presently because I'm trying to find the area which I want to specialize in future. Maybe I find it, maybe I just take both of them and find a cross section of those areas. Analytics and biomechanics.
So, what are the things that you have found different here, like in Finland, from Germany?
In Finland?
Like in study bases?
Certainly really less crowded. It's very less crowded. Though some people don't like it, but I love it. I love this. And I also find here the department is much more connected to the faculty, I would say, which is, look, in Germany also it's connected, but here it's much more they're connected. They're more cohesive with each other. As far as I know, because I've been here for only a week for an Erasmus program. I got paid for it, but it was not enough.
The bus is quite expensive.
Bus is expensive. In Munich, I don't pay anything for the transportation.
Here you have to pay. You get some discount because you are a student. So for monthly bus pass, as I have already told you in another video, that it is 38 euros for the students and 5 euros if you have to take a separate card. And just one more thing, because points are coming to my brain. And there's one more thing which I've felt that in Munich we have more flexibility to do anything. We can do anything. We can go to any faculty, we can do any research, and we can easily book any equipment, because in Munich different faculties, though they do have their own equipments like Vicon cameras, pressure plate, force plate, but there is a common, I would say, department for managing all the equipment, and it's for all the faculties in sports sciences. So in there, so that allows you to easily book the equipment. And I think this is only specific to TUM, as far as I know, because I heard from my professors, they said that other German universities don't allow this, and since it's TUM, they get a lot of money. So they allow students, once you have studied the prerequisite courses for that particular machine or equipment, you can book the equipment for your own pilot study. You have a lot of flexibility. When you're done with courses, you can do anything. Same here as well. We have, for the independent work in the neuromechanics, where we have to do the force plate and the EMG protocols, the independent study that we have done, or independent, I would say, a lab practical that we have done. For that, we can just book. There is a QR code at every in the front of every lab, so you have to just scan it and you can book it with the coordinator. Same here also.
That's nice. But TUM is more rich.
I can say that.
But I'm not getting funds for now.
What suggestions do you have to the students who are coming from India, and who should come and who should not?
I would say, presently, the job market is really dry in entire Europe.
Same in Finland.
It's dry. That's one of the reasons why I'm extending my degree 1 year. Which is, fortunately, it's allowed, and I don't need to pay the fee. and that's why I'm extending my degree. Otherwise, I would have finished up my thesis in one semester easy.
Yeah.
And so if your main purpose, like if your main focus is to get a job, I would not recommend for at least next year, maybe next year, maybe. But and also, if you actually want to work here, either job, PhD, I would like in Germany, I would definitely recommend you that learn at least B1 or B2 German.
Yeah,
I didn't. I'm struggling.
Same for the Finnish as well. If you are able to learn Finnish by for around like at the level of B1, B2, then you will be in a much better condition. You will be able to get some jobs as well, and you will be able to work with the professors as well, because here professors like the professors who speaks Finnish are not that good in English, but yeah, they are good, but they prefer
all
to
of them
have,
are friendly, even though they don't know the language, they still try to accommodate you. But if they are paying you and they want to work with you, they will prefer someone with Finnish language.
Yeah, true. Absolutely true.
I also just recently got a tutor position in my university after 2 years.
Paisa aa raha hai, paisa.
Not much. Munich is expensive.
And who should come?
Who should come? Like if you actually is in love with a course, like love with the knowledge of sports sciences, you want to progress further, and you're willing to like get uncomfortable, like willing to put extra effort, even though you know that extra effort like will not help you in any way. Most likely it will go to vain, but you still have the desire to learn in you, like a strong desire to progress further. It could be maybe you want to learn here, then apply the skills in India, or you want to advance your career. If you have that kind of passion in you, I would say, and the ability, or I would say like the ability to put your head down and just work. Do not like not complaining. You don't get into that victim mentality, because occasionally I've also got into that, because it has happened many times that people with far less skills than me have got positions in the university. But still, like, it is what it is. You are going to their country. You are not a citizen of their country. You don't know the language. It's given that they will prefer their own citizens. So you need to fight if you are willing to fight. If you want to achieve something, if you want to have that desire to learn, to progress further, and contribute to the society, to sports, then you should definitely come, and you have some finances. Not a lot, but some.
Yeah. And also one more thing I would like to add here is that don't even think that you will be spoon-feeded here.
No,
it's not going to
it's
happen.
Everything from scratch.
Yeah, and like the semester will start like this and will end like this. So in between this time, you have to manage everything on your own.
And also here you don't get your courses directly. Like if your semester start in India, we pay the fee, we start the semester, we are already registered in courses, and we just need to pay examination fees, I think so. But here, though there is no examination fee, but you need to register for your course on your own. You need to look at the deadline. You need to maintain a calendar, and you need to also look at the deadline of registering the exam. So you need to be on your feet, like especially in the first semester, because you are not familiar with anything.
Nope. Yeah, and you have to work really, really hard, man. In the first semester, I am like studying after the college. I am studying after like lectures. I am studying before lectures. I am studying within the lectures.
Because in the lecture you get some papers for the next week's lecture, and you need to read them, and you need to read them really good.
Yeah. So it's going to be very tough for the first semester, I would say.
The first semester, I think you will easily read around 40 to 50 papers.
Easily.
But it also develops a wide base in your brain.
Yeah. And what suggestions do you have to the students who are coming from India right now?
Right now, learn German. Definitely learn German. Mm-hmm. Don't get intimidated by stuff. You will get intimidated. I also got intimidated, but just be calm. Especially in Germany, you have a lot of paperwork. And don't feel ashamed of asking someone, because in Germany people are sometimes rude, but don't take it in your heart. It is what it is. They are like that. Just put yourself out. Try to ask. If you don't know things, try to ask others. Just try to navigate everything, and be mentally tough, and talk to your family every day.
Yeah, it is very, very, very much needed. Believe me, it is very much needed.
It is much needed. You get alone. If you don't get a circle, because in Germany it's relatively difficult to get into a friend circle.
True.
Fortunately, I have one, but I only have 1 or 2 German friends. Good German friends. But you need to get a friend circle, and try to I would also say, because if you're from India, we are most likely. We are more tendency to associate it with Indians, make friends. I would say also make other friends from other countries. You learn about their culture, you learn about their stuff. Because for me here, I've made some new friends. I learn about their culture, their religion, and it actually opens up your brain. Like it's all a part of international experience. You just don't like limit yourself to just Indians. Okay, I'm not saying don't be friends with them, but like try to open up to other nationalities as well, because you learn a lot, and this is like a kind of life experience. This helps you to deal with like people from other backgrounds, other cultures. It helps you to associate with them.
So one more thing I would like to add in it, from the academic point of view, if you are coming to Germany or Finland or wherever you are going, be very sure that you are clearing your basics of exercise physiology, biomechanics, and these stuff.
I would say basics, but they also teach basics.
Yeah, but they do teach basics, and I would say
it will be helpful.
Yeah, it will be very helpful. Then, because if your basics are very clear, then you will be able to save a lot of time here. Like we are able to save a lot of time, so that you can focus on the other part as well.
I cried in neuromechanics. I never studied neuromechanics.
And I am crying right now in the neuromechanics because I have in this semester.
Brain, nerves, shit.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad, man. It's really bad because this is the only subjects of which I am scared right now. I have exercise physiology. I am I'm not in that difficulty in that particular subject. But yeah, biomechanics.
And also, like I would say, like be open to other subjects as well. Because for example, I came to Munich with the intention of, okay, I'm interested in biomechanics, I want to do in biomechanics, but while taking the courses and different courses, I also got interested in analytics, which is programming stuff, and before coming here, I never did any kind of programming, but now I do. I get by, fine, but I still need to develop a lot of it.
Yeah, actually,
be open to other courses, maybe you find something you are interested in.
I am also like, I gave a presentation on the thermal methods of recovery, and at presently, I don't know what happened, but I am reading a lot about it, and also I went to my exercise physiologist professor that if he is doing something in thermal or environmental stuff related to the sports science. So yeah, be open to everything, whatever they are teaching to you. You don't know where your interest might come and where it can lead you.
Yeah, because you have 1 year anyway to explore everything.
Yeah.
So try to make most out of it.
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much, and thank you, and have a great journey, and a safe journey.
Thank you. स्टैंड नहीं देगा तुमसे 150 रुपए का आता है गफार में.
मेरे को थोड़ा पता था मैं ब्लॉगिंग करूंगा आके.
इंग्लिश में बोलना हिंदी में बोलना
जैसी तुम्हारी मर्जी.
मलयाली
या
जर्मन.
सेफ जर्नी. सो
थैंक यू.
धन्यवाद भाई साहब.